Guys, we got a great topic for y'all tonight. As you know, always when we come with a bang for y'all, a head knocker, a thought provoker, you dig what I'm saying? And so this is just another one of those. The topic tonight is when men friend zone women. Alright, we're gonna learn that when men friend zone women. Now, I often, have women that speak about how, the women, it seems like they have the right to decide, hey, listen, I don't like this, I don't like that, come better, come correct. You need to do right. Mm-hmm. And so I oftentimes, challenge women on the fact that, hey, some women have these negative traits, these bad habits that oftentimes when they meet this right guy that's checking those boxes, we talk about that list all the time.
Right.
So when homeboy starts to check those boxes off the list, and all of a sudden, what you would think would be a good thing, it actually turned into a problem. Because now it's like, well, hold on. Just like that post we talked about the other week where it's like, hey, women all want a good man, until that good man forces her to be a better woman. So it become a problem because now you have women that are used to the guys that they always, throw those cliches, all men are dogs, all men like this, all y'all want is that, da-da-da-da. Then now when they meet somebody that is of substance or actually checking the boxes that they like, next thing you know, it's right. An issue because now it's like, well, I gotta be in submission now.
What?
Then, like I gotta,
right.
like you get to check me, like you get to, tell me no, be quiet, I got this. Like I'm supposed to just
lay down.
I'm supposed to kind of just fall back, just ease up.
You want to be a doormat? That's what you want.
That's kind of hard to do.
Right. You want me to be a doormat.
And I think that a lot of the times, what happens is when we talk about how a man may decide to not be with a woman, the battle becomes for the woman is, hey, what is it that made me, undateable, unwifeable, unchoosable in these things, right?
Yeah,
and I think a lot of women become frustrated because what they would like to say or what they would like is for them to be able to choose, And I think that a lot of times in so many areas, women do have so many choices, but when it comes to relationships, it's like you still have to make someone else select. You have to do the things that make a person other than yourself feel like you qualify. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you talk about what we talk about American Idol. People go to the audition thinking they got it. I have my acoustic guitar with me. Yeah. And I have an eclectic.
I've been singing since I was 8.
I have an eclectic sound. Okay, right. It's an original. And then they get out there and bomb, and you like, bro, you ain't never had nothing. But yet, they have to prove to that person they qualify.
Yeah. This is big because I don't want to take away from the fact that ladies have a lot of choices in dating and in relationships. But, and I'm going to say this statement at least 10 more times tonight. Who you are to the man ain't your choice.
And you always state this, hey, you aren't, as a woman, ladies, y'all aren't able to choose your position, your place in a man's life.
You can't. Now, you can choose when you want to have sex. You can choose if you want to be the type of chick that support him financially or make him push him to try to be a provider. You can do a whole lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. But who you are to that man ain't your choice.
It's up to him.
Yeah. And I don't care how many times you talk to him and say, what are we and what is this and all this and, man.
This is why it's so big to solidify something. A lot of women say,
bad, cliche.
Shout out to y'all, man. Everybody that's tuned in.
What's going on?
Man, I need y'all to hit that share button for your boy, man, before we get on locked in, before we get too entrenched.
It's gonna get tight tonight. Gonna get tight tonight.
Go ahead and do your boy a favor, man. I know value always good for a good share, man. I always be seeing that every week, man.
Jeff.
Thank you so much, man. Y'all get on the share train with Val, man, and share the mail translations message, man. The numbers been going up every week, man, so I appreciate that. But like I say, Pastor Dozier, I think what you just said, as far as not being able to choose a position or a place in a man's life, I think that can torment a lot of women. Because for a lot of women, listen.
It's devastating.
Go ahead. I mean,
it's devastating for a lot of women. The women think, hey, I'm a good woman. I did this. I worked on me. I got my own this. I did my own this.
Right.
But and not to even get biblical, but that's out of order. It's never going to be that way. And I know. Let me go take it a step further. I know women that pick men because, he's a little bit more soft-spoken, he's a little more soft. And you still think, because I picked them, you still don't choose who you are to him.
Right.
And that's tough for women to swallow. And I think that's one of the reasons why there's such a bitterness. Y'all ladies, y'all tell me wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think that's why it's such a bitterness with women kind of saying, this hesitance, this place of where women don't want to be all in because they know, man, I can give my all to you and still not what you really want, or I can give my all to you and you still don't place me into this, and I done gave you my whole behind.
Right. We talk about them written their own relationship.
Yeah, like I done put it all out here, and you telling me like it ain't you. Maybe I'll tell you.
Right.
It ain't even you. You know what I mean? It's just me right now.
In my life,
Yeah, and what that means is you can't place yourself.
Right. Right.
Even if you're great, you can't place them. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, I want to know this. I want to know this. This is my question. My question just for ladies tonight. Men, y'all hold it down for a minute. Is it possible that women do recognize, hey, I'm in a different zone than this man, and that's why I'm so hesitant on giving my all to a man now, because I recognize men put you in a different zone that may not be what you want to.
Right.
That's big.
That's big.
Ladies, I'm waiting. I want to know.
I was going to say something. You say ease up, fellas. Yeah, say back off.
The question is this one of the reasons why women are hesitant with giving their all in relationships? Because this man got a zone. Friend zone. See how this going to end up zone.
Caution zone.
Yeah, in between my baby mama and them zone.
Right.
Women, are you even aware of this? Are you just... No, Pastor Dozier, you wrong. Y'all men wrong. We get to pick and choose. Whatever.
That to me, like I say, that whole mindset of having to, do something to make a man feel that she's worthy is another form of submission. I think the women feel like.
Stop.
You see what I'm saying? So that I know. I'm
cancel it tonight. They gonna
get off. Cancel culture gonna
cancel culture.
Right. But I think that when it comes to that, that's one of the things that when you have women that have so little faith in men. And I know you're right, Claire, I ain't gonna lie. That you have women that have so little faith in men that when a man that does try to step into a leadership role, that steps into a honorable man role, it's almost like, like who you supposed to be? Right. You supposed to be Mr. Good Man over here. Okay, let me challenge you. Let me do this. Let me And then at the end, I think it's rooted in some resentment toward the fact that it's some relationship that didn't work, and might have been some issues on their part, might have been some things they said, or it's some irreversible damage that happened. And all of a sudden now it's like, and not to say that they have, not say women haven't been hurt, because I can hear that. Well, what about this? Yes, we specifically talking about though when you have a woman who has the mindset of why should I have to do this? Who are you to be the one that I have to step up and be a better person? Why I got to change my mouth and my attitude for who? For you? For what? For who? Like, and all it is counterproductive to actually what women say they want. When they say they want a relationship that's loving, positive, understanding, commitment, all of this stuff, but yet when you look at how the treatment of men is sometimes when it comes to a relationship, it's like, well, how are we supposed to get there, lady? Yeah. So oftentimes men, instead of deciding to, we just gonna be quiet now. We just gonna look. Yeah. That's what a ghosting term came from.
Yeah, and I hear it. I see people say gang recognize gang. Y'all catch that video? It's on YouTube right now. Mm-hmm. That's true. I can see that's the reason I had to change my attitude. It was bad, and I'm glad that some women are willing to be honest about it, because the truth of the matter is, what we talking about. Listen, ladies, this real game. Like
real deal.
This is real male translations. I know we've been hearing all this time that, man, she put you in the friend zone, and she said, I'm just a friend.
Right.
She said, I'm just a friend. and that's cool. That's cute. But it's 2021, ladies. I got to be totally honest with you. Men got their own zone that they putting you in.
Right.
And I want to know this. Ladies, first of all, I want to know this. Has anybody ever had it happen to them? Has any man openly just outright said, hey, we cool, but I just think we'll be good friends?
Hey, listen. I bet you probably, if you line 10 women up, good 10
what?
probably would say that has happened, because this
that a man said it to them.
But listen, hear me out. Because the thing is, it ain't so much as saying, hey, listen, I want to be friends or whatnot like that. It's more to say, hey, I'm just not wanting to move forward into a relationship with you.
Okay, so let me rechange the question, because I already got a few not eyes, not me.
Right.
Somebody says yeah. The question is not that the man didn't say he just wants to be your friend, because the man hesitant with that word because he wants other stuff. Something
exactly. But
he's openly stated, hey, let's just see how this is gonna be. Let's not make it so serious. But he made the statement that says, no closer here.
Right.
Something like that.
Right.
If that happened to you, I want to know. Come on, ladies, I'm waiting on you. Now, I seen some women on here already early, and oh well, she's got to say that.
Right.
Yeah.
But listen,
Yeah.
okay. But the thing is, more women would find it more common for that a woman to be the one saying those words. Hey,
right.
listen, we don't move forward. I don't just.
Let's slow down. I don't move that fast.
Now, but like I said, what the caveat to this whole argument is, one, when you meet a guy that now he's decent. Now, see, the problem is in women's mind, this man don't exist. And so when he does come forward, then it's like, I got to get rid of him. Like, he think he got a big head. He think y'all, and it really ain't even that. It's just that sometimes women's mentality and outlook on men in general means that when this one in a million guy cross my path, I don't even know how to see him. Like Jay-Z said, hey, from people from afar, from a distance, can't tell who's who. Now you got this guy, in your mind, you thinking, who's like, and he just a solid dude. But yet for you, it's like, heck no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
So my thing is this, bro. I wanted to, because the topic you talk about is when men friends on women. Do you first of all believe, Pastor Dozier, that a man and a woman can be friends if they're attracted to each other? Now I'm not talking about co-workers. I'm not talking about business partners. I'm just talking about just overall. Hey, listen, we cool with each other, but yet I ain't gonna lie. She's attractive, or I can sense that she's attractive.
So, I personally believe it can be. I just think sometimes it's defined different. So, my first step, I always teach couples is the first step got to be friendship stage. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I say friendship stage is because most people say, "Oh man, we can't be friends because man, she saw this, she saw, oh my God, he had my favorite cologne on." The dude said, "Oh man, I saw her booty." Some dudes, "Oh my God, I love a man looking clean in a nice suit." Whatever it is that you saw with your eyes appealed your attraction, and you feel like, hey, that's why I had to go even closer. I go that much deeper. But I personally believe, hey, if flesh gets you in, that's all you got. You never get to what the Bible says. It's just me. The Bible says that Adam knew his wife Eve, knew her. The Bible says he called a woman because she was bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. Right. I believe you have to be intentional about showing more bone first and less flesh.
Right. Bone being
stuff that I can't see. Inner stuff. Inner qualities, your personality, what you like, your goals, your dreams, your vision, what your destiny. I want to hear about all that stuff, because if you just show me flesh, we're not going to be friends. So to me, yes, it's possible it can happen, but I think it comes down to two mature people saying, hey, I'm over booty now. Booty don't move me. Some women say, hey, yeah, jumping off the dress is important, but I don't really, you ain't got, like, I care about, what you want to do. Like, I think in the long run, because guess what? When she get mad, or when the money ain't right, and when something hits the fan, it's going to come down to, man, I like the person. Okay. You can't cuss nobody out that you like. This me.
I appreciate you. No. So, because see, that's where your strength is. Hey, listen, I already knew. You was predictable in my question sheet. And when I asked that question, I say, I already know what Pastor Dozier said. He right. Say, yeah, I believe
you can do that.
And in Christ, you know what I'm saying? Like the church. You know what I'm saying? I peep. Amen. But as we say, we worship in spirit and in truth. And the truth is, not to me. Not to me, bro. I feel like when it comes, see, what I talk about is I told my wife this. I say, listen,
Clarence,
ain't no way.
2%.
Yeah, 2%. Whatever it is. It's probably whatever.
It is.
So
right
here go my 2%.
It is too.
My 2%, 2 cents. Right? Nah, bro. And I'm sure there's plenty of women out there that'll believe that same thing. If you are attracted to a man and the man is attracted to you, it's gonna be very, very hard for y'all to be quote unquote friends. Now, plenty of times people have played those boundaries and say, hey, listen, no, that's my dog. Oh, that's my sis. Hey, we just knew each other from the playground or whatever, da. And so from that point, we always been cool, right? But there's always something there to where even when people are in relationships, it could be a situation where, oh man, she's just so cool. Like she can watch football with me. We watching the game. She know Kobe stats, da. All of a sudden, now that turned into something more because there was just a little bit of a spark there between a connection, but then there was also that attraction.
So let me see what you're saying. You're saying if the woman has ever been attracted to the guy, like his eyes, like his arms, like his butt, like his whatever, she can't ever be friends.
It ain't so much the women.
So you saying the woman can be, the man can't be?
Hey,
These are lies.
I said what I said.
Clarence is 2%.
Nah, they ain't lies. You feel how you feel. I feel how I feel.
Let me tell you why Clarence lies
for me, and it's true.
Because Clarence is proof of this. Clarence have women right now that can honor what he's doing right now. Some of y'all ladies on here right now is watching. Clarence will consider you to be a friend. And guess what? You can be his friend and he don't want you.
Man, listen.
It's proof of that.
That's fine. But I'm saying...
Because the point of what we started is with, is how he's contradicting himself. That's why he's 2%. Only men get to decide who you are.
Right.
And a man can't say, man, I don't even want it like that.
I'm not saying that he can't.
So you saying that it's not likely?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's a stronger chance that the two of them being attracted to one another as friends, always being around each other, all this type of stuff like that. It's always a window for something to pop off. Come on now.
I don't agree with this. I do not agree with this.
How many times have you had a situation where, hey, a man is trying to hold back his attraction for a woman because he's trying to stay professional, blah 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 blah.
Right.
Then there's some pop off, but it's a public event where it's not in a professional setting,
right.
And all of a sudden feelings are revealed. Also, how many times has a man that on a certain level that he's just working with a person or whatever, and then all of a sudden now he might blow up. And then now that woman who's around him just stops to shine. Like, he's so attractive now. He just seen now that he's successful, seeing him come from the bottom, blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden she throwing herself at it. Happens all the time. Now what started as friendship, what started as professionalism, what started as, hey, we just cool, we kicking it, we working together, da da da. All of a sudden now.
But what you're doing is explaining my point. So I think the attraction can be way beyond the person physically attracted to him. I think attractions come in a lot of different forms. I think a lot of times the person's attracted to...
But can they be friends, though, regardless of what attraction comes from?
Yeah, because I still think it's got to be... You still have to have both. You say, can they be friends? I still think it got to be one side, both sides. There could be people, and I've had it happen to me 100 times. Hey, as a pastor, I'm doing this, and I watch women say, oh my God, I wish she was just more like you, da 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 da. In a way, she's attracted to how I treat my wife. She's attracted to things I've done, what I've come out of. And I'm trying to say, what you got ain't me. Mm-hmm. Now, the reason why I can understand it that way, and that may be an attraction of what she had, of what I stand for, maybe even the value of what I stand for, or even the God in me, she might find an attraction. The thing is, she one-sided. Because ain't nothing, there is no attraction to me that's worth blowing everything I say I love. Like, so my point is, it's by herself. So we can be friends, because I'm keeping the line. What you assuming is that, guess what? If you just be around them more, you assuming everybody weak, that the other 98% of people weak, that means that for the rest of every couple's life, they can't work together, they can't be friends.
What I'm saying is that what you just stated proves my point, Pastor Dozier, in that, hey, even though you can hold your wall and say, hey, listen, I'm gonna stay rooted in this, and whatever you come at me with, I'm still gonna be able to stand on my own and do and be in my foundation of my morals or whatever. That don't mean that she didn't make a pass, bro.
Yeah,
so,
the question was, can we be friends? Yes.
Right, you can. But at the same time, I don't think that it's going to last long if that attraction is there. Because what you're saying is that she can still come at me. I just won't fold.
No, what I'm saying is that, hey, once a person know where you stand, it's over.
Man, listen, bro, how many women know a man married and still make passes at them? Talking about where you stand.
Talking about what man, when he ain't standing there, she's still making passes. It's the same way
you don't got to do nothing, and she can still be attracted to him regardless. But if you're a good man, if you do this and rooted in Christ,
That's my point. But my point, the attraction won't last because the guy made a stand. No different than dude. Dude can inbox chick 100 times, he gonna stop. You know what? Because he ain't getting no play.
Man, listen.
It don't just keep going.
I'm not saying that it has to go beyond a point. I'm saying that nothing's gonna be the same if you say, hey, listen, I'm trying to do this. I'm married, I'm da da da, and she
and all we can do is be friends.
You can just be like, I'm gonna let you keep. I'm gonna still stay true to me. But yeah, we friends, even though I know you attracted to me, and you oftentimes try to
I look at it,
try a little touch of my arm.
You look at it like it's an ongoing thing. I think this is just me. I personally, if a man ever shuts a woman down, a woman shuts a man down, it's the one thing that most people in relationships, they value the most, because most people can't ever gain that respect. That's why most people that struggle with insecurities in relationships, because they always believe.
Not like you. Most people not thinking like that.
Yeah, but
most people are not as strong as you, Pastor Dozier.
Right,
most people aren't at their place in their life where they're able to see it how you are able to see it. So the truth is that what you're seeing is from a place of here. God has elevated you to be able to oversee these things in a certain fashion.
But you telling me
people ain't like that.
You telling me a woman right now that's attracted to you and you shoot her down, you think she'll just keep trying?
She could.
She don't though. Because
Oh,
women don't want to get shut down and men don't either.
bro, you like, are you serious right now?
Nah, they don't keep happening.
Right, okay.
They don't keep happening.
All right, so that wasn't the topic anyway, but I appreciate y'all for viewing that. I'm just saying, I feel
And they can be friends because guess what? Hey, people work together all the time. Somebody say, guess what? Hey, we drawing a line here. And it's an odd moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, she shot me down. I thought we had something. I'm feeling some type of way. She shot me down.
Hey, Pastor Dozier, you hear yourself right now?
Yeah, cuz.
You contradicted everything that was BC before Christ.
No.
No, it's not what you speaking on right now.
No, I'm
bro.
not saying that a dude don't keep trying to holler at somebody, don't care nothing about what he is. I'm just saying, but when a chick shut a dude down, the dude is too many females. You tell me this dude just finna just dedicate the rest of these next 6 months to this chick because he attracted to her?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
So
not
I'm
saying
saying-
that at all. You changing the terms now.
So I'm asking though, you saying that they can't be friends if there's some attraction. I'm saying they can. You saying they can't be.
I'm saying that it ain't gonna be genuine. I'm saying if a woman or a man has genuine interest in another and they show that interest, they done made a pass, they done flirted, they done da-da-da. Even if they got shut down, the relationship, whatever it is, it can be friends, but there's still that underlining, but I know he kind of really got a thing. Or I know she really got a thing for me. Even though we keeping it cordial, there's always, hey,
Okay,
listen,
I understand what you're saying, but I understand what you're saying, but
made
you-
a pass at
but-
me. I got a wife.
I can do that.
I know as a man, oh shoot, let me stay over here because I already know I don't even trying to get in that because why? Because even though we friends, I still know underneath all of that friend stuff on top of the top layer is something I need to stay over here with me. You know what I'm saying?
See,
and you know that.
Yeah, but what you're assuming is that underlying thing stay there. See, I think people move on. I think you might have had a thing for another chick and you got married and moved on. You moved on.
I did move on.
So I really believe people can move on.
I'm not saying that they can. I'm just saying that it's more.
You saying you
likely.
can move on and not be friends. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
You saying that, hey, I can't move on and still be friends.
Right. I got to go ahead and cut all ties.
Oh, yes,
especially if I know it's some attraction there. Because, of course, like, again, let a woman say, hey, oh, you know, Curtis used to like me back in the day. Like, he had a thing, blah, blah, blah. You think her man currently or her husband currently is just going to be like, oh, it ain't no big deal? Nah, it's like, I'm watching them.
Right.
I know I trust you, but I'm watching them. That's all I'm saying. So, boom.
So you saying no friends?
Nah, I don't believe
You
it.
Drake, no new friends.
Yeah, I just feel like it's something always underneath there that's rotten, that's still sitting. What you say? You can't put a sun on top, a pamper
On top of dirty pimp.
Yeah, come on, man.
Clarence ain't got no faith in people, y'all. That's what I heard. Here's what I heard. Clarence has no faith in any people. He don't care how much you. He don't care if you're growing. He don't care if you love God.
See, Steph say some women don't care, Pastor.
I didn't say that they don't care. I'm saying, but they can still be friends if the guy care. You saying no?
It ain't because it ain't saying it's awkward after that. We trying to be friends.
It's awkward for her.
Or him, depending on who made the pass.
Right, but I'm just saying right now, Stephanie has somebody attracted to her, Stephanie, and the dude wasn't really feeling you like that, and he worked with you, and you shut it down. You can still be cool with him.
Right, but the vibe ain't the same. Cause like it's always this little.
Here's what Clarence doing. So here's what I hear now.
He know I'm right.
Clarence done got raunchy. I hear R. Kelly. I hear when I see you in the club, I'm a flirt.
Ain't got nothing to do with
I'm
that.
saying you make it seem like he was in the club, he felt on the booty like, and now they supposed to walk away and be friends. I'm looking at it like
I feel the booty. He can see her booty and really be like, man, she got one. So I'm saying, so all of that, regardless, he got to touch it to still feel like, man, well, I can't be around here like this.
yeah.
And see, so I
let me say this. I just thought of something.
What about say?
I will agree to a certain extent with Clarence. I had a person in our ministry, a guy. We cool now, but his girl was coming to the church. His fiance now. Anyway, she was just his girlfriend then. And he was like, man, all the pastors, man, be wanting you. I can tell. They all be trying to be friendly, cool, all the they don't want you. If they don't want you, get on the phone right now. Tell them you've been thinking about them and all this kind of stuff. And just see if he, let me see.
Right.
Right? And he was like, so I get his call, hey, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, I find myself thinking about you and da, da, da. And I was like, thinking about what? I'm really blind to it. And anyways, I shot it down like, hey, yeah, you can't. I ain't on none of that. Whatever you thinking, you ain't even ever got to come back. Mm-hmm. How did this go? Because I'm all the anyway. Make a long story short, the guy ended up being 9 day different and loving like bro, you're a real one. Because I thought there was something underlying. Right. You know what I'm saying, but I don't think that's always. And guess what? We cool. Ain't no awkwardness. But you saying that's just, you think I'm just 2%.
Right, for what you think. I don't think it's always yes. I'm telling you, yes.
Yeah.
If you just say you do a census on the people, then yes, they gonna, like I said, you line people up, 9 out of 10 gonna be like, yeah, it'll happen like this, Pastor Dozier. So again, regardless of, you know, where you sit and how you see it, being in all the things
right. You saying it's different. Man, what Troy say? If the man ain't shutting it down, then he entering in. Entertainment. Yeah.
And well, if he is shutting it down, sometimes women, they dogs out here, cuz.
I already know some people I know some people that flat out don't care on either side. I know it. Men and women don't care.
That's a fact.
What I'm saying though is I don't know if that means that a person can't be friends if a woman has shown herself to say, guess what? Hey, this ain't what I'm doing. Now we can still
come on, bro. There's plenty of women that have shot men down. And
so I agree. I got it. I'm going to agree to this. I'm going to lean in.
Concede.
What you're really saying is, hey, we can work together, but there may be a difference of our friendship now because this out here now.
And both men and women going to agree that sometimes the shutdown don't mean nothing. Sometimes the shutdown don't mean nothing. So you have guys that have gotten in precarious situations.
No question about it.
They done shut, baby, I done tried to shut it down, baby, I done told her, baby. And they want to still like, nah, but why she keep coming? But you know what I'm saying?
And men the same way.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
So point is you saying if it's open attraction, like somebody done made a pass, did something openly, you saying it could never really be cool no more.
Right. Because again, that's what I'm saying. We could be friends. Like we could be cordial, or I can even do things for you. And if you did something for me, okay, that's great. But yet, if I get a girlfriend or a wife and I feel uncomfortable being around you, knowing that or not even being uncomfortable telling my girlfriend or wife everything about you and then bringing her around you, then I feel like it can't be the same.
Well, I agree a little bit, but you know, I'm for Christ. I believe Christ can change.
I know it. That's why I said I knew you.
I believe it can happen.
On this. I knew where you was on this.
Clarence is proof of this, y'all. Because Clarence right now today is a great man. And Big Booty Largo girl is out of his life.
Right.
And he could, I believe with my heart and soul, if Big Booty Largo girl come back right now, I totally believe Clarence could be friends with her. I believe that.
No, I don't want to be friends with her.
But she got, I mean, it has nothing wrong with being a friend with her.
See, because he wasn't.
She can be wrong. She can move on.
What the Bible say? Know thyself. I know that.
She got a whole husband. Y'all kids can be the same age. And be like, oh my God, they go to daycare together.
And I'm cool on that.
Yeah, Clarence.
See, here, look at me. I'm cool on that, bro. I'm straight. But it's just because of our history. Okay, and if it was a clean break, whatever. Okay, then then I could feel different about it.
Yeah, so y'all grown now.
The histrionics of it.
So you don't feel like nobody can evolve, grow. Ladies, all y'all feel like
we talked about me. But yes,
ladies, let me find out for y'all. Ladies, I want to know: can a man be your friend that tried to holler at you before? Or do you think, like Clarence, hey, not really. He's always going to have some kind of undertone. I'm never going to really be comfortable because he's not going to really want me for me. He's always going to want to try to push into my situation. Or there's always going to be some awkward moment of, I did say something about your booty, you know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever. Is it uncomfortable? Mm-hmm. And y'all can't be friends? And to take a step further, would you want that to be your guy? Can your man have a woman in a friend zone? He said, yeah, she tried to holler at me like back in it was like 2010.
You think these Tyler Perry movies? You think these Tyler Perry movies coming up with these scenarios from nowhere?
Nah,
this is real life stuff, man.
I mean, but can a man say, hey man, she tried to holler at me back in 2010, we ain't even like that? Because the reason why I'm talking about it is because you don't understand this era. There are people that are forced to be that way because of children, baby mom, baby daddies. This guy is somebody. So we can't call him my man or nobody I love. He's a friend to me and the father to my child. And guess what? This how we rocking it. And it ain't nothing. And there's no awkwardness. And they move on. And this woman can have a baby dad over here, friend me, and marry Clarence. And guess what? Ain't no beef. Now Clarence could be upset about it, but he's gonna have to trust that this woman can be a friend of this guy who's the father of his children. And that's it, cuz. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the world I live in, you gotta be like this.
Right.
So, and then when you start making this person not my friend, he causes problems with us. So I think it come down the truck. But I believe it can happen.
Right, it can happen. It can happen, but
ain't nothing there. You think no matter what, you the dude be like, that nigga still want you. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Even though he got a wife, other kids, he done moved on just like the woman had. You saying, I bet that nigga stick. Right? That's what you believe.
Yeah.
Listen, I just told y'all that was it. Clarence ain't got no faith in nobody. Nobody. And on Negro, he ain't got no faith in.
Hey, listen.
That's why God put him in a different situation.
Pray for me.
Yeah, that's why he ain't in that situation.
Because I'm the dude that's like, man, I need still man, he ain't trying, you know what I'm saying? I bet you, like, I'm just like, you know, such like, I bet you be calling right now and say, hey, man, listen, you know, I know this might sound crazy, and see where he at.
Yeah, a lot of women agree with you. I see Jack say, we cannot be friends. One would say, behind the scenes, he trying to be BF.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Listen, come on, thank y'all. Come on, Pastor Dozier, you a great guy. Listen,
no, but I'm telling you,
grown so much in Christ.
No, but you tell me that you don't know that women out there who got fathers for children and they're moving on their life that they don't want to do no more and they still cool.
You acting like you don't see all the scenarios that actually happen like this.
Yeah.
And you acting like they don't
but
exist.
It's possible. Give me possible then.
It is possible.
Okay, that's
what I told you. I said the likelihood. I said the percentage of this.
We're not gonna get into the percentages now. Because with God, all things are possible.
Right. And even if it's 1%, 2%, that's a possibility.
Okay, how about it? I can see.
So what name something that you think a man can keep it cool with a woman over but not decide to date her? To say, hey, listen, you know what, like you dig it, but I just something because we talking about when men friends on women. Before
I can tell you right now, a man can friends on the woman where they cool, blah, blah, because of their children.
Mm-hmm.
I think children is top of it.
As soon as I said
Children is like, hey, we cool, blah, blah, but you know, I want to get like this with your kids and blah, 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 blah. And we can still legitimately cool. I look out for him. I saw him out at the field the other day, you know what I'm saying? And that one with his left hand, you know, what, like, if he continue to be like that and don't want no children to do that, I think.
Right. I can see a situation where it's kind of like coaching. You know, sometimes the coach may feel like, hey, man, listen, I don't even want to get in that situation, and then or something, you know, then now you got to come. That's one thing. Another one is, I think, a man could be attracted to a woman, but just don't like her view on men and relationships. Could be like, hey, man, listen, I've seen plenty of women.
No question about it.
All the man, he better have some money, or he better take me out, he better do high maintenance, real, you know.
Watch this. I never forget the true story. This chick right now, I mean, I think I saw her one time in the mall out shopping for Christmas. For kids, I thought I saw her in the mall. I ain't probably seen her since probably like 01, 02. I cut a chick one day, was chilling, kicking. She was a good girl too. She was everything. And she had a kid, and I'm with her. I'm chilling. She on the phone with a friend or something. Said, she's like, I don't take nigga to the ringer, man. I'm the child boy. I don't take him everything he got. I don't care if I even need the money,
like,
right?
What?
So she don't know I'm on child support.
Mm-hmm.
And you talk about child support like you want to be on the board. Like you talking about you talking about child support. You talking about child support like they should get 40%. Like forget them. Then I heard her say, even if I don't need it, I don't take them to the ringer. Right? And so I'm saying,
Lord have mercy.
Oh no!
Ain't no way.
No. And I'm telling you, and so it was an instant. We not cool,
right?
We never talking again, and I know I ain't talked to her since. If I see her stuck on the side of the road right now, I'm blowing the horn at her like, "What up, though?" And I'm going right past her.
You might splash, you might right in the puddle.
Yeah.
Nah, but see, I say that because, ladies, there are things. Listen, the reason why I ask that question is a lot.
Instant friend zone. No future for us.
Exactly. A lot of women will think that, hey, all men date the same, all men want the same thing. So you have women going down to Dr. Miami getting their booty and fat transfer and putting, I'm going to take some meat from one of my titty, that side titty meat, and I'm going to put it, all that because they feel like, hey, I know what men want. And some women will say, hey, listen, well, I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for me. But the point is that if that doing it for me didn't start to attract attention that wasn't there, are you really doing it for you? Or are you doing it for that attention, for that difference in how people, you know, they double take you and all that? You see what I'm saying? And I think that regardless, we've said this before, there are plenty of women in this world that are highly attractive that still get dogged out.
Yeah, because guess what? Listen, it may be attracted to him, but it ain't going to keep him.
Right.
And he going to come through there. And then go out to the dog and say, hey, dog, I want to touch that fake. Ooh, that thing felt crazy, dog. He was just, and that was it.
And see, that's why I posted something to say, hey, what attract a man's attention don't always attract his respect.
Not at all.
You see what I'm saying? So now when you have...
when the man don't respect it, he can't stay.
Exactly. Now, and I talked about physical. Now I want to go a step beyond that to say, hey, listen, just because you are attractive or you have it going on, or let's say...
Are your job's attractive? Are your career's attractive?
If your attitude is trash, if your outlook on life, love, and relationships and men is off, to where now it's just like from this place of hurt, from pain, from, revenge. I'm going to get them back. Like you say, I'm going to take them for everything, even if I don't need it. Like, whoa, it's hard for a new man to feel like it's a place for him.
And she ain't talking to me.
Right.
She's talking on the phone.
I don't even feel you.
And I'm sitting in the house like, they're shooting in here. I feel like that. Yeah, I was like, please. I'm out of here, man. What's wrong with you, man? I can't hear nothing that you got to say.
Right. Now, you want something to eat? I ain't even hungry. What you want to do? I'm about to go. Straight up. So, why do women feel disrespected when men, they come on to turn them down? Why do a lot of women assume that it's something wrong with the man if he turned them down?
Yeah, he gave something wrong with him. He got to get his stuff together. He got too much going on. I already know I'm too much woman for him. He intimidated me as a woman because of my life, my career. I'm intimidating him. Yeah, I think it's the same thing on both sides. I think when a woman gets shot down, it does something to not her ego, but to a level of her self-esteem.
But it's more so than men, Pastor Dozier. I think as men, we the ones that take more arrows and heat than women, because we got to go out there and step out there, even if it's virtual, even if it's in the DM. We risk the screenshot of us. In the
DM. I was in my DM. Yeah.
And to me, first of all, let me say this. If a man DM you in 2021, that means absolutely nothing. I just want to throw that out there.
Listen, this guy is copying and pasting that. He sent it to 88 women. I got a cousin right now who did it. He's like, hey, what you doing tonight, man? Thought about you, beautiful. What you doing tonight? WYD. Thought about you tonight. What you doing, beautiful? What you doing, beautiful? And pasting it to everybody. He did that 88 women.
I hate nowadays when women be like, "Oh, girl, he was in my inbox." Like, that means nothing. Yeah. That means nothing. And first of all,
don't think you're attractive because it's in your inbox. That's what I'm saying. Inbox is like we throwing things out. Don't see who hit tonight.
And so many women take that like, "Oh, look, he was in my inbox."
Always in my inbox.
And you say, is he single? Now, if you said he was in my inbox and he married, or he was in my inbox and he got a girl, or he was in my, like that, to me, okay, that makes. But if you,
it means nothing. It still means nothing. It may mean something as, hey, a guy who got a chick still willing to holler at you, right? But it ain't no value in it,
right?
This guy said, I do got a chick, but I think you the chick that don't care. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm trying.
Look, pop, you know what I mean? They eat 40 in the 90s, right. All because the dudes in their DM. But like I said, I think a lot of women just assume that it's something wrong with the man because he finds a reason why he just don't really feel like she hit. And I think that can be hurtful to women. But this is why I want to talk about when men friends on women, because you have certain women that will take that as his loss. Oh, it's something wrong, girl. He clear. There's something wrong with him. He must not see you. You like you. Right? And it's like, it ain't even always about that. I remember one time we was talking about, why side chicks sometimes can creep in like that. And you were saying sometimes a man just want peace. Sometimes it ain't even on a sexual thing. Like he was just from the get out, he was just thinking about sex. It could have been something where she was finding a way to creep in through areas where the door was left open from a woman he was dealing with. You know what I mean? Now, women don't want to hear this because they would refuse to believe that they ever leave a door cracked, that they ever not doing all that they can for a man, that they ever can, do something that make a man unsatisfied. But regardless, when a man does find peace in somebody else, it's like, it's got let me see how she look, and it'll like,
right.
They get mad about, she don't even look like nothing. That's because it wasn't ever about it.
So here's my belief. Here's my firm philosophy. Ladies, right now, you're going to get a man from the friend zone. You ask any man that's in a successful relationship or a marriage today and ask him what was his greatest attraction across the board, especially with black men, is going to be understanding. Man, I got real cool. That she kind of knew, like he started trusting her. Because he felt like she understood him. Mm-hmm. It ain't had nothing to do with booty. The booty might have been icing on the cake. It ain't had nothing to do with she can cook. Cook might have been icing on the cake. But the moment he felt like, hey, I can trust her, there's value in how she understands me. What happens is, most women set men up like this. And then one day be like, I just can't take it. So when she go to getting crazy, I don't want to get biblical, but Bible says dwell with a woman according to knowledge.
Right.
So when he don't know, when he's confused, he can't stay. Mm-hmm. He trying to say, who is this? You said you love me, you down me, you understand? You understand?
But we're married now. Like after you get married, like you should. I just feel like
And he's saying, who is this girl?
Like this. Like I just feel like like once you have a child, like come on, like we can't be doing.
And so here's my point. Clarence just proved, married or not, you'll be in the friend zone. Mm-hmm. Cause you can't choose who you are to him. Right. And he married you and said, nah, with all that, I don't feel like fight. Like I thought you was, here you go. I'm gonna love you the same, but you ain't getting back in here. And now you mad. Like, so what's wrong with him?
Right. And, ladies, and I'm gonna expose you, ladies.
Yeah.
Because right here, when he does say, hey man, listen, I don't even know who you is anymore. Instead of saying, hey, well, what is it about me that makes you feel? You don't get that. Right. What you get is what's wrong with you. Right. Oh, so this what when a woman go through her change, you can't deal with the change, and you know what I'm saying. When you marry me, we supposed to grow together, and now that I'm changing it and growing it, you see that?
Yeah.
Now her growth and evolution away from him is his fault. Yeah. Her saying, hey, listen, I done grown into this. I refuse to be like this, even though I married you and said I'll commit with you and grow with you. Right. I'm growing apart from you, but that's your fault.
And no man says I'm only gonna be with you if you could continue to grow. He ain't never even married you for that. That's not what he fell in love with for. So what happens is you start being who you really are, which is not understanding, caring, da. You being the real you. The costume done got hot, and all of a sudden he says, "Hey."
Now, Pastor Dozier, can I flip it? Because when a man say, "Hey, listen, I'm just growing into a new space. Like right now, I just feel I need to focus on this area of my life. Like I understand that what you want and how you expect us to be together as we marry and as we grow together. But I just feel like right now my focus is on this." He's still wrong.
Yeah, he dead wrong. You wanted him to tell you the truth. He told you the truth.
He told you. He said
he didn't want to listen. Or he might say, "Hey man, I'm still juggling too much of this, and I feel like maybe I haven't healed enough yet from the relationship I was in. I like you, but I don't want to hurt you. So I just think this is the best thing. Like,
come on, get it together. Like, come on,
but you want him to be honest. He's not lying.
Man, listen.
And so he said, "Hey, I don't want to lose what we got right now." You know what I mean? So I just kind of like this is what you say you wanted. This is what you liked in the show, and now it's happening to you. Really, really. I thought I already did this. I already let my mom and them auntie them meet you. Like I put you on the page with me. Like this, how you gonna handle me after I openly? We came out.
Right now the flip side when her changes and evolution happen, it's like he wrong.
So you can't understand that I'm evolving as a woman. Like you can't understand that. You can't understand that. Guess what? Hey, I care more about my career, my future. My children need a future. Like you can't say that now. I'm trying to go back to school. I'm trying to work on me.
Like, I want to empower my daughter. Like I want her to see this. And I want to see her mom like this. And so I just feel like I gotta be like I can't just be sitting at home. I can't be cooking every night. I can't be catering to you as a man because what my daughter gonna think to see me catering to her daddy.
Jesus. What? We need Jesus, man. Everything he said is true, man. This is real life, man.
And it's like, man,
And let me just cut across the chase. Here's why relationships are so hard. Because everybody coming in with their own philosophies and concepts, and none of it's about love.
Right.
None of it's about the things that's built on love, truth and friendship and understanding each other. It be coming to really, and I hate to say it, I've seen women be great today, but the timing be off. And then, I hate to say it, you catch her on a bad day. And it be like, oh my God, who are you?
Right.
So ladies, men will put you in a friend zone. And I've been telling you this, Clarence kind of touched on it. I don't know why he went down this road, because I know ain't nobody comment about this. That guy in your inbox, you in a friend zone. That don't mean he want to holler at you. He's just trying to see where you at though.
Right.
That's it.
And so women take so much stock in that, man, it might be Bitcoin.
My DMs, like they be like, I don't even be responding to DMs. Like they always in my DM. Like
I was like, what?
Girl.
Like, stop it.
That does not mean
that don't mean nothing.
Like that.
But so many women
he might see where you at though.
Man, listen, like you said, he could be in the DMs like, hey, maybe you look like the one that don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you look like you do a little some strange things for a little change.
Right. Do something before two something like Shannon.
Yeah.
So is it better, Pastor Dozier, for a man to ghost a woman if he's not feeling her, or tell her the truth so she has closure? All right. Is it better for a man to ghost a woman he's not feeling, or tell her the truth so she has closure? What you think?
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna leave that.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
if he's single, he ain't got no obligation. I think a lot of women feel
if he's
like
single, he ain't got no obligation. What? Put no clothes into it.
Right. He ain't got no obligation to tell her how he feel. And hey, listen, before I go, I just want to let you know just a few things that I was just uncomfortable with. I saw some things. I mean, I know you might not want to hear this. Like, no, because why? Number one, it ain't safe. It's a headache to try to give a woman closure on something that where you feel like you seen something in her that was
cold, y'all.
Listen,
Clarence cold turkey, man. This dude cold.
And exactly, and so to
Clarence,
me, I feel like if he's single, why do women feel like, so you just that's how you do me? Miss, hey, Mr. Stranger, Day, I ain't heard from you in a while. It's like, well, listen, you got the picture.
Listen. Clarence is the employer who fires you and just says you're fired. Yep. What happened? I ain't got to tell you.
It ain't even that. It's just that, look.
You gone.
At the end of the day, it ain't gonna work.
Cold Clarence.
Man.
Somebody put in the comments. Cold Clarence. He cold. Clarence say, guess what? No matter what we had, no matter even what you thought we had, I can cut you with no obligation. Yeah. And I ain't got no explanation. Nothing for you.
Right. That's a fact.
Clarence is the guy that just stopped answering the phone.
Listen, nigga.
He don't come back around the house no more. He never say nothing. What happened? I thought we was. Clarence, I ain't got to explain that to you. Like, that's crazy. I told this guy cold, man. I told you how. Listen, I was before my wife dating this woman, and then I said, "Hey, listen, I'm good. I'm good." And next thing you know, I get a call from a dog. He like, "Hey, man, so and so asking me, say what happened to you? You know what I mean? Da 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 da." Like, it seemed like you fell off the face of the earth. I was like, "Man, it is what it is." Yeah, they call you CC on here, cuz.
I'm the one.
Cold
listen, at the end of the day, we ain't got to get into the minutia, the particulars. Nah,
but y'all had something. You can't talk to somebody every day and y'all be in some level of communication, whether y'all want to call it a relationship, booed up, whatever. We got something. Well, I'm expecting to hear from you today. You expect to hear from me tomorrow, and all of a sudden you just stop and give me nothing? No way. That's cold. That's cold. This is why Clarence ain't never got no friend zone. This is why he got his friend zone. Because Clarence, if you ain't with him, you against him. That's it. That's how let's go. I'm just saying. Clarence cold, man.
I'm listen.
Ladies, do not take this. This is male translation. Every male is not like this one. Okay? There are some guys.
I'm the 2%.
That still might want to stay in communication with you because you got a good business. You can write a resume. You can help him out with his job. Reference letters. Clarence saying, get it like Drake. I ain't saying nothing to you.
Hey, man, fellas, how many times has it been a headache to try to give a woman closure? Because again, it's always your fault. It's nothing on her. It's nothing that you can say that's like, you know what, I do need to work on my attitude. You're right, Clarence, but hey, I wish you the best in your future.
So you saying don't get a girl no closure?
Do women give men closure?
Yes. They always do. We always know what she do. No, it's fine. What you doing? That don't even bother me. No. Like, you can tell it's over, cuz.
Right. Now,
she's putting closure to it.
The same thing can be said for a man, but that don't mean he verbally has to come out and say, your child is too bad.
Oh, no, but
hey, it was, it seemed like, you had some funk on you.
But if the zone is changing, the man is not taking you from a relationship zone to whatever else, he got to communicate that.
You're right. I guess when I wrote that question, I'm thinking about like if they're dating, they're talking, they haven't really committed to each other.
But they something. Right. They trying to get to know each other.
Right. But I'm just saying at the same time, you have.
You said if he's single,
right?
And ain't really no.
If he's single,
I'm just saying single, but they could be in a relationship.
No, I'm saying that's what
you
I
mean
said.
like
that is the difference. So what you're saying, I agree with. He should give her some.
You said they just went on a couple of days. They talking every now and then.
Yeah.
You said he ain't got to say nothing else.
What you saying, I agree. I'm wrong in terms of saying, hey, listen, you can just shut it down and don't say nothing.
Now,
what I am saying,
Clarence feeling some of that freeze on his life, and now he finally saying, I do need to warm up a little bit. It's so cold. But what Clarence really describing is what dudes hate about females. Because females go out on a date with you, let you spend money on a date, and they never answer no more.
Right.
I think that's cold.
And you
can't eat shrimp scampi on me. Mm-hmm. And then you don't say nothing?
Right. All this shrimp pasta in your belly and you full. And
you say, let me get cheesecake tonight. Mm-hmm. No.
Bring a box, because can you bring me some more bread and I can take home?
Because I was the guy, y'all know ladies, I grew up, you absolutely had to give me closure. If I met you at the club and you messed around and bought that $12 drink for me, we together. Ain't no closure.
Yes, man.
Until you say, hey, I'm sorry.
Now who more than 2%?
That's normal, man.
This is not normal.
That's normal. That's normal.
That is not normal.
Ladies, how do y'all feel like if a man take you out to eat, or you buy your drink at a club, you at least owe him a phone call or a week's worth of conversation?
Zero.
You owe him.
This man bring $100 before Christ. He go out and take however much money he gonna take. But
ain't no $100.
Okay, but whatever. Like I'm saying, whatever you bring.
Yeah.
Then they say you spend $12 and now she attached to you for the whole night.
You asked me for it. You took my drink.
God, this man. But I'm the 2%.
Listen. When a man's trying to date your women that way, that ain't ministry. Man. I'm not doing that for Jesus.
I'm not saying.
Listen, but I bought you this drink. We together.
Man, that is, listen, hear me with God love.
No, that's normal.
That is not normal, Pastor.
That's not cold.
That's not normal.
I think it's cold to take my drink.
Bro, this man, listen.
To take my food, we done went out to eat, and you done got dessert.
Somebody please comment, that is not normal. That is not normal for having you stalking in the back.
I'm not stalking.
You by the bathroom just watching to see if she gonna take another drink from old buddy.
No, because I'm thinking, hey, the night is us.
For $12? This is how much Pastor Dozier used to think you were worth, ladies. Back in the day, he spent $12 on you, and
why take the drink? Why take the drink if there ain't no attraction, ain't no nothing?
So if you take the drink, you are his in his eyes.
For tonight, at least.
And that is normal.
Yes, it's normal.
Wow.
Because ladies, you could have picked the drink from anybody.
Somebody say something, please, Lord. Somebody say something.
You should say I should have bought it. She shouldn't have took it.
Man, this man.
How you take the drink from me and don't take me?
Because what woman thinks she owe you for the night over $12?
You took some from me.
And answer my question. What woman thinks that she owes you the night off a $12 drink?
I take your drink. That means I'm somewhat attracted to you. So we rocking tonight.
Man, listen. Hey guys, we appreciate y'all. Man, we can't go. This man here. He probably
Girl said that's not normal.
That is not normal. Thank you. That is not normal.
Listen, if I call you out, and I'm married today, if I call a woman out and say we're going out tonight, I want to take you out, you say yes, you eat good, you get a little dessert, ain't no such thing as we ain't talking for at least the next 10 days. See, you got to answer the phone next 10 days. I'm sitting on your doorstep.
Right, because based on what you're saying, if you spend $12, she owe you tonight. So if you spend $50, oh my gosh, she owe you for the night.
We done had all good dinner. You done had a steak or something.
No. So anyway, I hope y'all had somebody. I got something out of this topic, man.
I'll put you in the zone. So I see now. Cole Clarence has already told y'all, ain't no such thing as friends.
Right.
So Clarence is the guy that says, I want me and my wife to us be happy. We have no other friends.
Right. Listen, if I feel like this is something that's questionable, that you know what?
But you just feel like it.
It's the same thing. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, you know what? I ain't even finna, let me say, hey, babe, let's go over here, let's kick it on this side, and what's happening, cool, good to see you.
That's that. Clarence got a little old school Pentecostal, because that's that old school line to be like, hey, when you're married, you only be friends with married people. So ain't no whole lot of single guys. Clarence can't be that cool with you. Because he don't really trust you. That it might be something on the phone.
Right. You right.
That's crazy.
No, you right.
That's crazy.
We gonna keep it.
That's that old Pentecostal Clarence, and we thank God we need more like him. Hey. But the problem is that's 2%, cuz it's 2021.
Hey, listen, I'm me. You got that, and lady, that's me. I'm sorry. I got to.
Clarence dude said, "What he talking to you for? That singing niggas. What he saying? How about?"
What do you need a hug for? What do you need a hug for?
He's just a Christian. Just.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Good to see you. You know what I mean? One of these, with a Kevin Hart.
That is not in Jesus right now. Clarence saying, I don't care about you. Give him the pointer.
Andrew Dozier and Cole Clarence. That's what I'm saying, man. Pastor Dozier, listen.
Hey, ladies. Jeff, man, good to see you, man. It's crazy.
Ladies, he gonna be in them bushes by that $12 drink, I'm telling you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I appreciate y'all that's always showing love, man. Hit that share button, man. Share the Mail Translation message if y'all got something out of it, man. Whether it be some insight or a laugh or whatever it may be. I know it's somebody in your friend circle or family circle that can use the Mail Translations podcast, man. We bringing y'all comedy, insight, and honesty when it comes to mail translations and men's perspective on relationships. So we need y'all support. All you got to do is hit that share and share now button, man. It costs you nothing to just click, man. If y'all really got love for your boy, really got love for Pastor Dozier, all y'all got to do, man, is hit that share on the way out. And make sure y'all stop by the relationshiphealing.co website, man, and sign up for my email list, man. I'm just finalizing the course right now, an online course for women to be able to gain the knowledge inside the comfort of your own home, inside, wherever you feel comfortable, you can find out how to attract a quality man with this course that I'm creating right now. So I need y'all to go to the
that's big.
The website, relationshiphealing.co. I'm gonna put that inside inside.
And I can't believe a couple of y'all. I mean, Darlene, I expect a little more of you talking about, no, that means I just want to drink and that's it. No, you can't just want to drink. You should have bought one. And then Carolyn, I can't believe you say not for $12 drink. Like, that's nothing.
That is $12. Come on, Pastor Dozier. Come on now.
Why let a man buy you one then?
So what are you expecting? You were expecting her to like really like she should put her arm around you and walk with you the whole night?
She got to put her arm around me. But guess what?
What's the expectation?
I want the same attraction that she had that drink to me for the night. So be careful, ladies. I'm gonna tell you right now. I know I ain't the only one like that. Be careful what you let men do for you. I don't leave it at that. Right. That's what we need to talk about next. Let a man do something for you. Do we expect something? Yes.
Man, let me see. I want me so you. Hey, listen. So yeah,
wow.
Just go to the website, man. Go check it out, man. I'm really proud of it, man. And
we need some help.
Relationshiphealers.co. And we're gonna see y'all next week. Pastor Dozier, what you got to say before we get out?
Hey, listen, man. The place we back open on. Everybody come through, man. We're on Saturday evenings, man, at 5 p.m. We softly open up things again. But yeah, man, I believe this is gonna be a year of recovery. I believe, man, a lot of people have been tainted and hurt by a whole lot of stuff in church and people and pastors and stuff. But I think that ultimately, man, when it's all said and done, there's 2 after parties and you ain't gonna miss both. You ain't gonna miss heaven and hell. So get back close to God in some form of fashion. Find you a church, find you somebody you can trust, find you a word that you can stand on. And even if it's a 2%, find it. Life's too short, man. My heart go out to everybody been affected by this and sicknesses and death, all so much stuff going on. But hey, man, get close to Christ, man. So guess what? You can see that friend, that grandma, that person over again. So that's it. Place TV, YouTube.
Yep, and the Place TV on Facebook. So if you got it wrong, YouTube is the Place TV, television, TV. Mm-hmm. And on Facebook, that's the Place TV, like Tampa Bay. Right. So if you got one wrong, just switch the acronym, the letters on the back end.
You can find it.
Yeah, most definitely, man. And show your love and support, man. That's my church home as well. This is my pastor. This is my good friend, close friend, and co-host as well of the Male Translation Podcast. But we need y'all support, man. Not only for here, but the place as well, man. So please go out and do whatever that you can, whether that be just sharing a post, whatever that mean, liking a comment, or whatever that is on your end, man. We need it. We need it all. So we'll see y'all next week, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. You already know what it is, Male Translation Podcast. Breaking down the difference of what men say and women hear, giving men a voice, giving women insight on relationships, the men's voice when it comes to relationships. We out. We'll holler. We'll see y'all again. Have a good night. All right? Be blessed. Peace.
I'm trying to see how I can find somebody.